on this Monday. A lot to talk about here. We've got some winter weather that's happened and more ahead potentially. But look at some of the final snow totals in northeastern Minnesota, where a lot of places saw over a foot. Finland, 16 inches of snow in the higher elevations there, the North Shore, and also outside of Grand Marais, 18 inches of snow fell. This is 5 miles west of Bemidji, an area that also saw about a foot of snow. You can kind of see that there. And what really jumped up the totals on the North Shore was this lake-enhanced snow. And you can see the lake effect band here that just sits stationary as the rest of the snow showers move east. So the lake can add definitely some moisture. And we have that fetch, which was from the southeast, moving across the warm waters, relatively speaking, of Lake Superior. And now that things have cleared out with the cold air, we can see the snow line. A little bit of snow, a coating of it in the Twin Cities, but you can see definitely whiter as you head north. So the northern half to 2/3 of Minnesota has at least some snow cover now, especially in the northern part of the state. And boy, did that cold settle in. Temperatures below zero in northern Minnesota this morning. Single digits is where we bottomed out here. And of course, it came with some wind, the peak of which just before midnight last night, 53-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And gusty winds still today. So that's why wind chill is a huge factor through the day today into at least the first half of tonight. So sub-zero wind chills really across the state are going to be with us through the day and overnight. Some wind chills even in the 20s to near 30 below zero in northwestern Minnesota. We're not alone in the cold though. Sweden, way up north in the Arctic part of Sweden, about 47 degrees below zero. And that is their coldest temperature in 35 years. So northern Europe dealing with some cold. We get some cool stuff out of these cold temperatures though. This is from Forest Lake. Thanks to Liz for sending this in. A sundog, where you can see those pillars of light on each side of a sunrise or sunset. The ice crystals in the air really just acting like prisms. We do have some snow on the way tomorrow. This is going to be a pretty light event tomorrow, and then another very light chance of snow showers on Thursday, with the bulk of those snow showers maybe falling just across the northern part of the state. And then Friday, we're watching the potential for a bigger storm system. This is something to keep our eye on. So here's tomorrow midday. Snow starts early to mid-morning. We'll have light snow into the early afternoon. Anything we see is going to be well under an inch. In fact, it looks like under a ½ inch of any snow. So this is a light event, but we know that roads can get slippery even with those lighter amounts. So again, about a ½ inch probably in the Twin Cities. But you add that to the little coating of snow we have out there, it'll get a little whiter out there. And all the models really in agreement on this being a light event, and primarily this band of snow from the Twin Cities south being maybe closer to the ½ inch amount. But that bigger storm system Friday is what we're watching. Looks like the cold and the storm will line up to create a heavy swath of snow somewhere in the region. Now, is it going to be right over the Twin Cities, or is it going to be more southeastern Minnesota? That's a little bit of disagreement among the models right now. European model a little further south, but some of the other models do bring that heavy swath of snow over us. And in fact, when we look at the ensembles of the European model, which is basically taking the model and breaking up into many different scenarios, a couple dozen of them, we get a probability that does come through the Twin Cities of 3 inches or more. This is a 50% probability of seeing 3 inches or more. So no guarantee, but we may be looking at more significant snow Friday. So we've got this first wave of cold, some milder temperatures moving in Wednesday, Thursday above freezing, and then a brief shot of some colder temperatures behind that Friday storm system. But then next week, we're going to have to watch, because it could be very mild. So whatever snow we get this week, we're going to be melting some of it. Temperature anomalies this week, pretty close to normal, because it'll be a cold start, mild end of the week. Northern Minnesota below normal temperatures, above normal in the south. But then look at next week's temperatures, above normal pretty much across the country, and maybe by quite a bit here in southern Minnesota and also into the Dakotas. So yeah, we might be melting some of that snow that we get, maybe all of it even, if it's really warm next week. So we'll keep our eye on temperatures and a couple of different storm systems here over the next 7 to 10 days. But definitely cold today. We're not going to move much on temperatures. Single digits tonight. Winds die down though tomorrow, so the wind chills won't be worse, even though the temperature will be pretty cold. And then a quick warm up into the 30s before cooling back off after some of that Friday snow potential. And then next week, we're looking at some mild conditions again. Hey everyone, meteorologist Sven Sundgaard here. Please be sure to like this video, also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this with others.